It's hysterical.
It is hysterical.
It's a sign of notoriety, at least.
Yeah.
But Darth, I've been saying you've been a good debater, and these people don't believe me. They don't believe me, Darth.
No, I think I hold.
We don't.
He's a good interrogator. He'd be great working for the FBI as long as he's playing the bad cop. He needs somebody to know balance. Maybe Danny could be the good cop and Darth could be the bad cop.
I don't think Darth wants to debate.
Well, I think no, I won't debate you because you're a scumbag. Because you double crossed me. Okay, you double crossed me. You decided that you wanted to be.
Do you even remember what I did?
Okay, why are you over talking me? Okay.
Because I like to overtalk, Darth.
I wasn't talking to you. I was speaking to Danny. If this is going to be, listen carefully. If this is going to be a typical atheist shit show, then I'm not going to waste my time with a bunch of man-childs. Okay.
What did you expect?
Okay. Well, I don't know. I have to find out till I interact with people.
Okay, go ahead.
But Danny's a scumbag, and he knows why he's a scumbag. If you want me to explain, I'm glad I will. Okay. So now, if you guys want to mock me, that's all fine and good. But if you want to, what I find is, can I listen, dude? Listen, I appreciate you inviting me on, but what I don't appreciate is when I'm talking when I have, people who just overtalk. I'm not hogging the microphone.
You are fun to listen to, so go ahead.
There's no topic that's been introduced.
Okay. Well, what I do find is the vast majority of the atheist YouTube community, with rare exceptions, are ballless, feckless, spineless cowards. Okay.
Sure. Yeah. Pretty much describes us.
Are you in the majority of the atheist community, or are you in the stream?
Yeah. The majority of the atheist community, many of them just refuse to have a dialogue. Like, for example, Doug from Pine Creek. You familiar with Doug?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I've known.
Okay, I interacted with him twice several years ago, and he got smoked. And so I called in less than a week ago. Nobody was calling in on his show, and he invited people to call in. And then he wouldn't let me interact with him. He kept on muting me, and then he proceeded to mock and ridicule me. So, he pretends like he's got brass balls, on his own show, but he doesn't want to have a level playing field conversation about his atheism versus the Christian worldview, right? Because he knows that if he does have a
interaction, and I thought it was pretty even on Doug's part, so I'm not quite sure what you're referring to.
Okay, who's speaking?
Scott.
My name's Scott.
Okay, I'm looking at the screen. There's some that it's for who?
Scott. Second up from the bottom.
Scott. Well, first, what you're not aware of how you could conclude it was a level playing field, when the fact of the matter is I was muted much of the time, and then
you overtalk people and get loud.
Yeah, dude. Listen, do me a favor. Scott. This is very important. Scott, do me a favor. Scott, do you have a
interact with? And I'd really
let one person talk.
This interaction.
Okay.
Push the bong away. Call 911. You're delusional. That's not what happened.
So wait, hold on. Can I start the question?
I saw it, and you're delusional.
Yeah. Well, listen. Once somebody reveals to me that they're bullshitting and trolling, then I have no interest in speaking with you because that's not what happened.
And I don't have much interest in you either.
A valid question to you.
All right. Listen, I have no patience. All I want is to talk with serious-minded, intelligent.
Yeah,
atheists.
That's why I want
not a fool like you, Scott.
Moderation, everybody, shut the fuck up. Like, seriously. Like, we're not just going to...
Leo, I've been talking to...
Darth, you're an idiot. I don't like you. Like, okay.
Look, if you guys want to have a serious interaction with me, I'm game for it. If this is going to be a shit show, look, okay, fine. Then I'll talk with one person at a time. If we're going to have somebody who is a man-child, let me just say one more thing. If we're going to have somebody who's a man-child like Scott, I have no interest in dealing with idiots like that.
Okay, yeah, you want to talk? Hit me up.
I'm an idiot. I'm just saying I saw things differently.
Okay, would you guys put him backstage? The guy's a moron. Maybe he's high.
I keep trying. So you said you want to hold on. You said you want to talk, Darth.
I'll talk with one person at a time.
Yeah, okay? hit me up. Hit me up. What's the mean?
Okay, well, okay, what's your name? Is it Leo?
Yes, Leo. You can call me Leo.
Okay, Leo, what are you?
What do you mean? I'm a human being.
Sagittarius.
Yeah, I meant, are you an atheist?
He's an atheist.
Yes, I am an atheist.
All right, listen. Okay, this is my last warning, okay? If this is going to continue to be a shit show, I'll leave, okay? So whoever controls the room, please put a stop to these mental midgets so I can talk with Leo. Otherwise, I'll just leave. I'm not going to waste my time.
So you want to take control of the room?
Jesus Christ, here we go.
Okay, because I'd like to talk. I'd like to. Leo at least wants to have an
Okay.
intelligent interaction.
Hang on, Darth. Hang on, Darth. It's my channel. So, Scott, everybody, please let Leo and Darth talk. And if you guys overtalk each other, I'm going to do my best to mute one or the other of you. Okay? Go ahead.
Sounds good. So yeah, I am an atheist and a naturalist.
Okay. Can you tell me what precisely is your atheism? And why do you hold to it?
Atheism for me is the positive doxastic position that God does not exist.
Okay. And how did you come to that conclusion?
Through several means. I mean, it's a difficult question to answer because I'm a doxastic involuntarist, so I don't believe that I voluntarily come to hold to particular beliefs. So it was just the experiences that I've had have led me to the conclusion that at least most likely there is no God.
So you're a biological robot?
I don't know what that means.
It means that you don't choose your thoughts. Whatever neural states you have are just simply from the cascading past events.
In a sense, yeah. But
Okay,
I would argue that there's still.
I don't converse with answering machines.
Okay, then why are you here?
Then there's no point. Well, because I don't hold to that view. Okay.
Okay.
If you don't actually make choices in any of your beliefs, then there's no point in talking to you, because therefore you're going to be in a position where whatever comes out of your brain from your perspective has been billions of years in the making. So I'm not talking to an agent.
Wait, okay. You do know that most epistemologists adhere to doxastic involuntarism, correct?
Okay, I really don't care what most other people believe. I'm talking to you right now. The fact of the matter is simply this. So you conclude, you have a conclusion. You either believe that what is fundamental to reality is either personal or impersonal, right? Now, did you just wake up one morning and you just went, oh, what's fundamental to reality is impersonal? Have you always thought that?
I don't believe that anything is fundamental to reality. I believe reality is the fundamental thing. And I would agree it is impersonal.
That's it. Well, you just contradicted yourself.
How?
You said, I don't believe anything is fundamental, but then you said reality is fundamental.
No, I said I don't believe anything is fundamental, that reality is fundamental to, or that anything is fundamental to reality. Or no, the other way around. That reality is not rooted in anything else. Reality is the fundamental thing. It isn't rooted in some other fundamental.
So then what you believe is that there is an unimaginable number of plurality of things that are independent and existing eternally. Is that correct?
No. Tenselessly, yes, but eternally, no.
That's what. Well, then, so you believe that things just came into existence?
No, I don't believe anything came into existence because time is tenseless.
Either you believe
temporal becoming is not a real.
Listen. Okay. So then you believe either you believe something is eternal or you don't.
No, the eternal is just the wrong word to use. Tenseless is the correct word.
Okay.
The universe exists as a nomological fact.
Tenseless has to do with grammar. Okay? Tense has to do with grammar. Okay. When we talk about eternal, we're talking about something. Please don't overtalk to me. You're not as smart as you think you are. Okay. Listen. Just because you fast talk doesn't make you sound smart. Right. Now listen carefully. So you do not believe that there's anything singular that institutes and controls what's possible. Am I correct?
Yeah, that's not how we establish what's possible or impossible.
No, I'm not talking to we. I'm talking to you.
Sure,
I don't want to hear
as a species, as a society. That's not how we establish what's possible and impossible.
Okay. I'm talking to you. Okay. Now, is anything impossible?
Of course.
Okay. What is it that makes anything impossible?
Contradictions in its state of affairs. And are we talking physical impossibility or logical impossibility? Because
I'm talking about metaphysical impossibility.
Well, metaphysical impossibility isn't really clearly defined in philosophy, so I would prefer if we.
Listen. You can. Bullshit.
Are you done, Leo?
Okay. Yes, listen carefully. Okay. You said that some things are impossible. What is it that is fundamental, right? That will impose and secures what's impossible.
Well, it depends on which form of impossibility we're talking about. If we're referring to physical impossibility, that would be the laws of physics. If we're referring
I'm talking about any impossibility at all.
Sir, please don't overtalk me. If it's physical impossibility, then that would be prescribed by the laws of physics.
No, I'm talking about any impossibility.
That would be prescribed by the laws of logic.
Hold on a second. Listen. When I ask a question, I'm just asking for you to inform me as to what your position is. I don't
just
need. Okay. I'm not looking for a community college lecture. Okay. Now,
I wasn't giving
I'm
you one.
talking about what is it that is fundamental that will institute and secure any and all impossibility.
It depends on what kind of impossibility we're talking about.
Okay. I just explained to you all.
Well, yeah, but what makes something physically impossible is different than what makes something
Okay.
logical.
I want to.
I was done.
Okay. I want to know what it is that makes anything at all impossible.
What type of impossibility or possibility are we talking about?
Is I explained to you metaphysics, okay? Metaphysics governs everything, okay?
It does.
I want to know what it is. Look, it's not a complicated question. I ask this question all the time to people. All right.
It's not complicated.
So
It's just
I want to know. Listen. Do you know what being verbose means?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Giving me a verbose response is not giving me a cogent response. I'll ask the question again, because all you're just doing is responding with verbosity. I want to know what it is that will implement and secure why anything is impossible. Anything at all.
I already answered.
Yeah, well, that answer was not satisfactory.
Well,
That's why
for
I'm
you it
asking the question
wasn't.
again.
But the thing is, it's not about what you
dude,
consider to be.
listen,
Please
listen
please
to
don't
me.
overtalk me. It's
No, I'm
not
gonna
about what you. It's not about what you consider to be satisfactory.
I'm not.
It's about my position. You're asking me about my position, correct? Well, then I gave it to you. It might not be satisfactory, but it's what you're going to have to work with if you're having a discussion with me, which is what you said you're doing.
Time.
Okay,
you
you
keep on
done?
responding
You ready?
to me.
Go ahead.
I'm not going to waste my time with these childish responses. You are not responding to me like an adult. You're just being verbose. No, you are not. Listen, dude.
How have I been verbose? Can you explain?
I'm not. Listen, I'm not doing this. Okay, this is your last warning. Okay, all you're simply being is hyper talkative. You are not specifically responding to what I'm saying. Okay, I deal with people like you on a regular basis.
Cool.
I'm not easily bamboozled. Now, I want to know specifically why anything at all. What is it that is fundamental, okay, to all things that makes anything impossible? It's a simple question.
Well, it's nuanced. What kind of impossibility are we talking about?
Okay, I'm waiting for your answer.
Well, yeah, I've given it to you. You seem to think that something that is physically impossible is impossible for the same reasons as something that is logically impossible. That's not the case. So you're going to have to specify particularly what you mean when you say impossible. Otherwise, I don't know how to answer your question in an honest manner. I mean, you want honest answers, don't you?
Okay, you're doing it again. My patience is very quickly evaporating. Okay, I want to know why is anything at all. Okay, is it impossible for me to jump to the moon?
Physically impossible? Yes. Logically impossible? No.
Okay. What would make anything at all either logically impossible or physically impossible?
Either the laws of logic or the laws of physics.
Okay. Yeah. Now, are the laws of physics eternal?
No.
Okay. So how do you know that they will continue in the next 10 seconds?
I don't. I presuppose the uniformity of nature, generally given the consistency and applicability of our physical models.
Okay, yeah, that was just a bunch of gobbledygook in that last sentence. Okay,
sure. If you think so.
Listen. Do you think by being verbose you're sounding smart?
How have I been verbose? Can you please explain?
Okay, you're not getting this. You're probably just accustomed to talking this way. Okay, it's a bad habit, right? Normal people don't talk that way. All right.
Are you going to respond?
Are you a school teacher, Darth?
Now, you said the laws of logic. Are those universals?
As well, which laws of logic?
All right, look, dude, I'm not doing this because every time. Last warning. Listen, last warning.
I'm trying to be honest.
Last warning. Listen to me.
Last
warning. You're not listening to me.
What are we talking about here?
Hold on a second, Darth. You don't get to give warnings here. Just stop.
No. I will
behave like a gentleman, or I'll boot you.
I really don't care if you boot me. Go ahead.
I don't really care if you leave. So
good. I don't care. Leo, I'm just curious. Curious. Leo, how old are you?
25.
It doesn't fucking matter how old he is.
It does matter because I deal with a lot of immature males on the internet. and I want to know what his age is. I want to see
Leo, just give
if
me the word.
you can go ahead, kick me. I don't care. Okay,
I'll interact
but you
with
see,
you.
every time I ask you a question, Leo, it's always this multitudinous, definitions. Okay, if you're 25 years old,
You know what nuance is?
you need to start interacting me like you're an adult. Okay,
I
Now,
have been.
the laws of logic, are they universal?
Which laws of logic?
Okay,
Like
we're done.
classical logic,
Okay, but
quantum
yeah,
logic?
listen to
Wait,
me. We're
Can I
done,
ask you
Leo.
a question? Do you
We're
un-
done,
do you,
Leo.
under- do
No,
you
we're done,
understand
Leo.
that there? Do you understand
Leo,
that there are
we're
multiple
done.
forms of logic? Do
Leo,
you understand
we're
that there are
done.
multiple forms of logic?
Leo, we're done.
Do you
Leo,
understand that there are multiple
Leo,
forms of logic?
we're done.
So why do you keep
Stop
responding
over
to me?
talking him? Just let him. Okay, Leo.
Yeah, we're done, Leo.
If you're
That's
done, Leo.
fine.
Leo,
No,
if
he's
you're
done. I
done-
never said I was done. I just want to ask him a question, and that's if Darth understands that there are more than one form
Leo,
of logic.
He's asking
every
you a
time I
question,
ask you,
Darth. He's
every
asking
time
you a
I ask,
question.
all right, mute me again, and I'm leaving. Okay.
Well, he's saying that I'm
no.
asking you a question and you're not answering it. Why?
All right.
been able to
Okay.
ask
All right.
plenty of
Listen,
questions,
we're done.
Darth.
I'm tired of you muting me. Okay. You see,
I'll interact with you.
this is the last chance, or I'm leaving. Okay, Leo. every
Welcome
time I
back,
ask
Darth.
you a question, okay,
Yeah, that guy
you
was a
respond to
moron.
me with 25 years old back, and then you just
No, I don't.
throw in verbosity. Okay.
I'm
I'm shocked.
done.
You're an
He
idiot.
is-
See you later.
We need
He's 25.
specificity
Okay, then
if we're
go.
going to have
You are
a
not a
discussion.
superstar. We are not holding this room for you.
I know he's
I
such
don't
an
know.
In
asshole.
that way, he was saying that nothing is ultimate and institutes.
No,
a
the
possibility.
point is, every time I ask him a question to commit to a position, it's just never ending. Oh, what do you mean by that? What about this? What about this? It's like, okay. The guy was also like he's hyped up on caffeine.
Maybe Adderall.
Yeah, he's a moron. Okay, he starts using words like doxastic. Excuse me, doxastic. Okay, how many people use that word? Okay.
He kept saying reality. I knew he don't do the reality route.
Look,
Reality.
Yeah. He's just a fast talking little punk who thinks he's smart, and he's not. And every time I ask him to commit to a position, he just wants to either be verbose, not really saying very much, like he's giving him
by using a lot of jargon, he's really smart.
Exactly. He's using jargon, nomenclature. I know what all those terms mean, but the point is, this is all a performance, right?
Big words, small brain.
Well, we don't know what metaphysically impossibility means in philosophy. It's not really defined.
Yeah. I want to know why anything is all about. Oh, what do you mean? Physical impossibility? The laws of nature? Well, good. Are the laws of nature eternal? No.
You say presuppose uniformity as well.
Yeah. Well, see,
I like when you said to him, no one talks like that. It's so true. No one talks like that.
No one talks like that. He's a mental case. Okay, look, listen. I want to have an adult to adult conversation. I don't mind if somebody's half my age. I don't mind if somebody's a third of my age. Just act mature. Okay, don't act like a dick. And he was. Right?
What's surprising about Danny is that I heard he was actually a Christian at first, but I guess he
No, I know Danny. Okay.
Scrunchy, I heard he actually was a Christian at first, but I think I heard
Danny is a homo. Okay, he came to me for advice because he was struggling with this. I also told him don't hang out with the atheists. They're going to corrupt your thinking. A bad company corrupts good morals. I told him, and he didn't listen to me. And then one day he decided to secretly record me and bait me, right? And then so he could play it for chat. I mean, so Danny is desperate for friendship. Okay, right?
Wow.
And that's why he's turned to these people. But that guy Leo, what a moron.
I have a question. Did anyone else notice? I was quite frequently pinging the chat saying Danny is a scumbag throughout the entire video.
No, when I'm trying to talk with somebody, I don't want to sit there and talk with somebody who sounds like they're hyped up on Ritalin or Adderall and a large dose of coffee, and just throwing out nomenclature there. And then every time I ask them to qualify their position, they keep on splitting hairs and asking for definitions. Right? This is not somebody who's trying to have an adult to an adult interchange, an exchange of ideas, even a debate. This is just a 25-year-old going on 15, just running his mouth off like he had diarrhea of the mouth.
Did you say 25 going on 15?
Yes, I did.
That's hilarious. Did anyone else catch that?
Well, why do you think I said it? Right? I mean, did you even listen to him at all?
He's talking like you're right, like he's on Ritalin.
Yeah, there's something wrong with this guy.
People need to stop saying reality.
Look, I've talked with professional philosophers. They don't talk like that. You know, he's just throwing out their nomenclature and fast talking, you know, putting on a little performance, you know, a vaudeville act, like he's intellectual. He's not.
Another thing is,
look, listen, it's perfectly fine to ask for definitions, okay? But people will use this as a tactic to stall, dodge, and delay, and then to try to throw out a red herring or scurry down a rabbit trail. So when I'm dealing with an imbecile like this, I give them a couple of warnings, and if they don't stop, then I left. What was the point in continuing with that imbecile? To do what? Do another 20 minutes of the? Do another 20 minutes of this guy going.
There's no point. There's no benefit.
The issue with reality,
he's a moron. If he actually was intelligent, he wouldn't have needed to resort to that shtick. That's all it was. It was shtick.
Doesn't it amaze you that between 6 people they couldn't moderate a chat?
No, I had to beg and plead that they moderate.
Yeah, it's crazy that 6 people wouldn't let the guest speak.
You know, and listen, when I ask questions, I'm not looking for, you know, a community college lecture. Who does he think he's fooling?
They clearly invited you on the show. You're the guest. It's your time. Yet they're going to cut you off.
Yeah. Well, and now what they're going to do is they're going to post my name in the title of the show, Darth Dawkins Rage Quits. And then they're going to have double or triple the normal views that they do on this. I've seen this all before.
That's fine for them.
Hey, Darth Dawkins.
Yes.
Are you familiar with Kingdom of Debates?
Kingdom of Debates. It sounds familiar.
Kingdom of Debates. You were
the name
hosting...
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
It sounds familiar.
Oh, yeah.
Zaji, my home looks good.
Yo, anyways, they have a new server. You've been in a few of their videos. There's a lot of atheists in there. If you'd like, anytime, we would like to have you there. And, you know, maybe we could have an AMA or something. We could moderate or, you know, do the normal thing.
You don't sound like you're too impartial, sir.
I've been invited to a number of servers, and if I don't have it on there, it's because I've left the server. Was I on the server before?
No, it was newly created. 150 members so far, but we're planning on hosting an AMA.
Well, send me an invite.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I don't want to sound like an ass, but you sound like you have predisposed positions with a voice like that. Are you?
Well, let's not listen. I will call people out. I'll criticize people. I will insult people, but I don't think you're being fair to him.
Whoever said that shit was not funny.
It really wasn't. It's not meant to be funny. Like you have a world.
Funny.
Okay, so how do you say your name? Zaji?
Zaji, yes.
Okay, I'll just let you know in case you probably know already. I don't put up with bullshit. Okay, I get invited to a server, and if it turns into a crap show, then I'll just delete the server and won't be back. I'm not going to waste my time. Okay?
Yeah, that's why I said if you ever do an AMA, we'll have a few admins. Me and Archimedes are there. We can mute anyone who gives you trouble. Yeah.
See now,
You seem like a good bloke. He seems respectful, doesn't he?
Yeah, Leo, you know, like I said, he's 20. He says he's 25, going on 15. I really expected him to say, you know, like 16, 17. I really thought that I was dealing with a teenager. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I was.
I'm talking about Leo from the YouTube that I was just on.
Well, I think he was trying to show, it's almost like theatrics, isn't it? It's the idea of if I use big words, everyone watching will think I'm right because I'm so smart. But
It was pure theatrics. It was pure theatrics. I'm not going to waste my time with a 25-year-old, or so he claims, going on 15, doing verbal theatrics, right? And I warned him several times. I said, dude, stop with the performance.
I don't necessarily know why you would choose this guy over like some of your other people like Supreme Leader or that like would be impartial.
What are you talking about?
This guy sounds 17 himself, honestly.
Look, it's a server. He asked me if I would stop by and chat. I will. If it turns into a crap show, I'll delete the server.
You're a free man to do that, but
it's no skin. Good. It's no skin off my nose. Okay. You know how many servers I've deleted? Well, fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, I'm a big boy.
Dude, you should be honored that Darth is going and shitting on.
It's good content, Noah. I'm just concerned that people are going to be like making a crap show of your name on YouTube.
Look, if it turns into a crap show, then I leave. Okay.
I know you're a big boy, Darth, but recently I have been concerned about your failing faculties.
My thing, yeah. Oh,
failing faculties.
My failing faculties.
Ask Biden about his.
Yeah, well, Darth keeps having Biden moments.
Joe dementia. You know what? It's not even a joke. It's true, right?
I know it is. That's why I brought it up.
He tripped up the steps the other day on the airplane.
But no, that was just wind, though.
Yeah,
No,
that was just the wind.
He tripped up